Hello, thank you so much for joining this video tutorial. This is lesson 5, UFT, data-driven testing for beginners. In this lesson, we will configure UFT. This lesson is divided into 3 parts. Part 1, we'll select the add-ins. Part 2, we'll do the error handling and data table iterations. Part 3, we'll configure UFT to export the test results. There are a lot of settings we can do within UFT. This tutorial is designed for beginners, so I just come up with some basic settings that we need, which will be enough for our data-driven testing tutorial. So let's do the first part. We are testing a simple web application. In our case, we just need web add-in. So we just need to select web add-in. So UFT is already open. In order to select the web add-in, we need to close the UFT, start again, and add-in manager will display where we can select the web add-in. I just do not want it to close it, but I like to show you the steps here. This is very easy. All you have to do is start UFT. Since you start UFT, add-in manager dialog box opens, and in the add-in list, we just need to select the web add-in. And if any other add-ins are selected, you do not need, just simply clear the rest of the add-ins and then click apply and OK. Selecting add-in is very easy. So that's part 1, we just did that. Part 2, during runtime, we may get expected or unexpected errors. And we want to instruct UFT how to handle those errors. So in our case, if UFT experiences, if we get any errors during runtime, we will instruct UFT to proceed to the next step. That's for error handling. And data table iterations, if we have a rows of data in the data source, we can also instruct UFT to run the script for which rows. Should UFT run the script for, let's say I have 5 rows of data, I can instruct UFT to run all the rows or specific row or a range of rows. So we'll instruct UFT to handle the error handling and data table iterations in this part. So let us do the error handling and data table both. So this is the test settings. So open up the test settings window. We can get it by selecting File, Settings, and then click Run. As you can see, we have data table iterations. You have selected Run All Rows. Also, it's already selected. Also, we have when error occurs during run session, we have proceed to next step selected. So proceed to next step. There are other options as well. We are interested, proceed to next step. So let's click apply and click OK. So now we have done 2 parts. Error handling and data table iterations. Part 3, we want to instruct UFT to export the test results to a specified directory. So let us do that configuration. First, click Tools, Options, and then click Run Sessions. And in this options dialog box, click configure. Once I click configure, and you can see where I can select, I can specify a directory. So this is the directory that I selected. In real world, it should be shared drive. So right now it's local only. But it's a very easy configuration. All you have to do, click these 3 dots that you see, these three dots right here. Once you click that, it will ask you where do you want UFT to automatically export the test results. So you just select the directory, and there are other options here, report types. I selected PDF format, and again, but do not, you can also enable this checkbox. It says export run results only if run session fails. So you will get the result exported only run session fails, but I did not want it to do that because I want UFT to export the test results each time we run the script. So click OK and click OK here. I guess we are done for this lesson. Let me open up the design here. This is the design that we have. What are we going to do in the next lesson? In the next lesson, we will build these containers. We'll create this container. Inside a container, we will be storing adding our test scripts, data table, objects, etc. So let us work on this. So these are another script here. So let us, in the next session, let us work on these containers. So again, thank you so much for watching this. I hope to see you in the next lesson. Take care.